Hello and welcome back to Minecraft Magic the Harvesting. My name is Michael Batman Guy, and yes, Mr. Fluffy, we have a great deal of things to do. Now that I have my clipboard, I can write them all down. Hooray! No more of this, well, I think we ought to get to this thing, and then I totally forget about it 7 episodes later. So, in no particular order, I just kind of thought of, okay, what are my immediate goals here? So we have building the new house. That's kind of at the top. That's like the main objective here. And you have some sub-things under that. First, we have to clear some room. And I'm probably going to want to upgrade all my tools to some form of metal, iron, or bronze. One or the other. Before we really get to doing a lot of that. And what else? Harvest changes. Oh, something I need to mention there. That's not really it's a talking point that I need to mention. And we'll get to that after the to-do list. I'm also going to need a lot more wood and more storage. Those kind of go hand in hand. But we got to get some form of tree farm started. I have a few birch trees starting to grow. But we just need more building material. I've got some stone and sand, and, you know, this is my wood supply right now. It's kind of pitiful. So we need to work on that. And probably before we actually finish the new house, just part of construction. I'm going to need more material and more places to store that material. Also got to remember to plant my oreberry bushes down, and both Botania and mariculture. So my magic and my fish, I really want to get those started to some capacity, because there's a lot of helpful things right at the beginning that I think are easy enough to get started that we should look into that sooner rather than later. And then on the next page here, sadly the title doesn't carry over, but I want to show you how I can get more seeds from beyond just the garden. I believe I mentioned way back when that breaking the tall grass does not give you the random seeds like it does in vanilla. However, there is an alternative, and we'll go over that. I have some achievements that I can really easily unlock on just vanilla things that I kind of bypass by using mod items instead, but I'm going to go ahead and do that just for the fireworks. So maybe one episode coming up here, we'll just have a fireworks day and do all the things to get fireworks. Post to-do list. I want to get this thing, although I like carrying it around in my inventory, I'd also like a place to put it. So I'm thinking of like an item frame or something to that effect. Yikes, where's the vanilla frame? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, game. Recalculate how you want to display the pages. No problem. So maybe like this, but leather is very precious at this point. I don't have much of it, so I'm hesitant to use my one last leather on that little convenience item. But something to think about. And then finally, last thing is to give Mr. Fluffy here his own room. I kind of mentioned spreading the grass down in the basement, and the more I thought about it, I'm like, yeah, why don't I actually go ahead and do that? Oh, Shovel, you're still there. Awkward. That's the problem with the Iguana Tinker Tweaks and Tinker's Construct tools. The fact that you can repair them and modify them infinitely means they've become somewhat indestructible, as you have no real reason to throw them away, and the game doesn't want you to. Perhaps I'll have to toss it in lava. Yeah, that should work. Okay. Hi, Mr. Fluffy. Yes, I'm glad you figured out a way to look through the door. So I don't have any windows on this side of the house, but how's it going? Yeah, you like it in there? It's fairly nice. A bit cramped, though, right? Yeah, I'm going to spread the grass downstairs, and you can have your own room, very own space to do whatever you will. But before we do that, let me talk about that talking point here, the harvest changes. And after I went and saved all my config files and uploaded them, I went and changed it again. I'm sorry, but it was bothering me. It really was that I could go over here and pluck ripe crops, just regular vanilla planted, and get more than one out of them. So here I got 2, and with the wheat I got also 2. Before I got like 3. And I looked at the config. This is all under hunger overhaul. And so I guess, I don't know if it's a balanced thing or just another option. But since everything is absolutely awful to grow and gives you not zero, but vastly smaller amounts of food points back, the game compensates by letting you get more of them from a single... Oh, hello, you're ready to go? Oh, okay. Growth. Perfect. And that was set to like minimum of 2, maximum of 4. And I brought it back down to 1 to 2. So I got very lucky here and hit 2 on both of those. And you can still get an extra seed out of that. I do need that because we will need plain vanilla seeds for Botania. Once you put a seed in agricraft crops, it essentially changes the item. And you can no longer use it for recipes that say require seeds. At least I don't think you can. Can't use it for most things that require the use of seeds. All you can do is plant them back in crops. You can't even put them in regular ground anymore. So there was that adjustment. But to kind of rebalance it anyways, I re-enabled this recipe. There is a configuration both in Hunger Overhaul that overrides this recipe using wheat to seed, which I don't need because I can get more seeds from when I harvest and from agricraft and everything. And there's also the shapeless 2 wheat to 2 seed recipe, which I think is from Pam's Harvest Craft. So I don't need that one either. So I re-enabled the Natura wheat flour. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and turn all 4 into... No, not yet. I have to show you other things with the wheat that you can do. So that was a configuration on Hunger Overhaul and Natura, because I had to open the Natura configs to also turn that back on. So a couple little changes there you can do yourself if you're happen to be following along, but otherwise it's not a big deal. It was just something that bothered me. Like, wait a minute, I want to get more yield from my agricraft crops, and if just planting them in the ground can get me 4 out of them, I'm already halfway there, and there's no point in doing that. So I wanted to make the agricraft actually something worthwhile. So I nerfed that. But yes, wheat otherwise can be used to make straw if you put them right next to each other. So you got to go diagonally for the seeds. Or if you have 4 of... Let me just get the whole stack. Oh, I've got tons of wheat. 4 of them to make a thatch block from Botania. And then, of course, all 9 to make the hay bale from Vanilla Minecraft. So there's a ton of different things to do with wheat all by itself. Where's my... there's the bamboo charcoal. Almost forgot all about that. And we'll just smelt this up straight into bread. So now we can get a piece of bread, or loaf of bread, from a single item of wheat. Without having to expend 3 of them. Also, without having to go through... let's see, where is it going to be? Yeah, we skip over that one. This is now the recipe we're using. It's not shaped crafting because we need... Is it shapeless? Yes, it is. Okay. Pam's Harvest Crafts allows you to crush it down to flour, and then you mix the flour somewhere, where is it? With water and salt to make dough, and then you can smelt the dough into bread, which is a lot more work to get the same thing, and I guess I have salt. I could do that, but alright, I'll admit, I'm lazy. I just wanted the bread. I'm sorry. So no, it's not technically cheating because it is a recipe in a mod. It's just a little more convenient than others. So we'll check that off. I did that. Hooray! 1 item complete. So what else are we going to do today? Clearly I can't do everything on the list, but we can go ahead and give Mr. Fluffy a room, since it is nighttime and raining outside. Who wants to be out there in that weather? Gross. 9 dirt? Is 9 dirt? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, because I only have to... I can dig right from under here. And how big is my house? Actually, I don't want to dig much further. See, this is already going down too far. Actually, for safety's sake, we're gonna make the floor 2 blocks thick. That just allows me to do a couple of things. So I can make a different material in the floor without affecting the ceiling of the basement. Not that's a big deal. This is... Oh, jeez. Thunder. Startled me a bit there. Not that this is a major project. I'm just clearing out some space for the sheep to actually move around in. Oh, hello, water. Hi. Yep. We went too far. We went too far. I was afraid of that. The sand there should have been a dead giveaway. And we're just going to take this. We'll pick up that shovel again. And put this, like, right here or something. Do I have any stone? Where's the stone? Gobble. We'll just fill this in. This was my initial stone to get started, just to make that furnace, and now we're done. So I don't need that anymore. So we can just replace all of this with grass, well, dirt that will become grass as it spreads down. And pick this up, and this will be, yeah, this will get us our stone back. So overall, a net gain. That's why it's always advantageous to dig out your shelter rather than try building it out of something. Because this gets us both space and materials. But I'm not going to do that for my next house. I'm going to be foolish and try to build it out of something. And I'm thinking a combination of wood, probably redwood and fir. Maybe I'll go with the birch because it's easy to harvest. I don't know. But something from nearby, which obviously makes it a lot easier to get a hold of, but I think we'll make it look nicer as well if it kind of matches the environment. Torch over there. How does that look? That's not bad. Let's just make this whole level dirt all the way around. And stone will be below. We'll just have to deal with the cobble there. Doesn't match, but whatever. Does Mr. Fluffy care? Tell me, Mr. Fluffy, do you care if there's a bit of cobblestone on the corner of your room? Oh, you do? Oh. I'm sorry. Okay, alright, no, we can fix that. We can fix that. Look, there, I'm smelting up the stone. We'll put in some smooth stone for you. Okay, it'll be good. It'll be great. It'll be beautiful. Gorgeous. You'll love it. I promise. Yikes, this guy's picky. But in addition to wood, I'd also like to try to bring in some of the material from the village. So that means... Why am I eating 2 slices of bread at once? Don't do that. That means sandstone. So some combination of like redwood and sandstone, I think would make a nice, decent looking house somehow. I don't know, I'll figure out a way to do it. And I'm not sure what to do with the calamari and the squid here. Should I just straight up eat them by themselves? save them for something. Beep beep, that was me. My bad. Raw squid in a bowl makes calamari. Okay. Or raw calamari makes... well, it's treated just like fish. Make cooked calamari, which is different from cooked fish. So we should save that. And actually that one is... it is a very different thing, isn't it? But, storage issues! What did I say about that? Storage is a problem. Already. Okay. But we need more room to store things. Okay, Mr. Fluffy, there you go. Everything matches. We've got dirt all the way around, same level. Except for this, that's the stairs. It has to be grass so that the grass can spread. Maybe we'll replace this with some nicer looking stairs once it's grown in. Oh, how did you jump all the way down there? Okay, cool. That makes this easier. Look, boom. Perfect line of stone all the way around. I like it. I'm happy. Mr. Fluffy is happy. And we can check another item off our clipboard. Look at that. It's a 2-for-1 deal in this episode. Excellent. Excellent. What else should we do? What else should we do? I don't have a whole lot of time left. So let's see about those berries. Let me find a spot to put them. Clipboard. I feel like I still need to eat something, but I guess I'm okay. I'm okay for now. So we have this tunnel here already, right, that goes off towards the building project. I'm wondering if we kind of made a side tunnel. So just kind of go in the middle here and dig this away. Let's see, is this going to be even between the torches? There we go. Make it too wide. Just going to dig back into here. And this will be our berry farm area, I guess. Ooh! Hey! You know, I mean, adding that iron head made the axe a lot heavier, but I think I'm getting used to that weight now. And that's really nice, because I've accumulated some moss. Which you might think that's kind of ugly, but now, auto repair! Best modifier I could hope for early on, because now I don't have to worry about repairing materials. There, you just saw it tick from 103 to 104. Yeah. This thing is gonna last forever now. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. It is very slow. I mean, there's that downside. Can't do too much major digging. But it's better than nothing. And how do I want to do this? I'm thinking maybe if we like make a loop. Kind of, so we'll go down a ways. And then go across here. And I've got to judge this really carefully because I don't want to accidentally poke out the other side. But just go down and then turn around and just have a loop that'll come back to here. It's lined up, right? Yeah, okay. And then we can just implant the berries all along the walls. Kind of like I have like at head height, just like the aluminum oreberry bushes right here. So might as well pick these. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but might as well pick them. And take those away. So yeah, that's going to be the plan for those. We'll get that kind of started and continue that in the next episode. Finish that off. As well as see how our trees are doing. They take so long to grow. So naturally, the best way to... That's granite. I totally thought that was dirt at first glance. I looked down, I'm like, oh, there's a brownish block there. That's dirt, right? No. No, it's not. Okay. That's better. I should have done that a long time ago. How are we doing on trees? Hi! Skeleton! Ow! Ooh. Ah! Okay. Nope, nope, stop knocking me farther. Oh, wait. Forget it. Get you. Die! Yeah! Ah, take that. Man, I wish there was some way to counter that knockback of theirs. You know, what I wouldn't do for some good old Legend of Zelda Iron Boots. Just stand my ground. Be like, no, you will not push me away with your pathetic little arrow. I will keep charging to your face. But yeah, so these grow slowly. We have 2, 3, 4 trees of the total that we planted. So the best counter to that is to plant in bulk, clearly. So that when they do finally grow, we'll have a whole ton. And really? Only 1 sapling from that? Wow. Okay. So when do I only get 1 sapling from a tree? Disappointing me, game. Alright, and down it goes. Beautiful. Oh, and we also got a fir sapling. Too bad I don't have any room for it. Because Mondo grass. What are we going to do with that? We're going to put it right... No? Fresh water. Do I have to plant it in water? Where did I even get this stuff anyway? I have no idea. Not a clue, but I'd rather have the bone. So, sorry grass. Bye. And yeah, a couple fir saplings. Oh, probably because the birch leaves decaying updated the fir leaves and it realized that they are way too far away from a log to actually exist. You know, same thing will happen if we... No? I guess those ones have already figured it out. But some of these trees, they start with more leaves than they can actually handle at one time. It's just too much. Too many leaves. I can't take it. Right. Hi, Mr. Fluffy. Any grass in your room yet? Yeah, actually, wow, that's a lot of grass. That is spreading faster than I would have imagined. Hey, get down off the counter, Mr. Fluffy. Excuse you. Excuse you. Come on, man. Have some decency. You're getting your wet paw prints all over. I need to use that to build my tools, okay? Just go downstairs. Go to your room. Go to your room, Mr. Fluffy. Time out for you for climbing on the countertops. Ah, okay. Sorry about that, folks, but he needs to be told his place. His place is down there. Anyways, my name is Michael Batman Guy. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.